That's a decent amount of pressure applied, and there's a Goosh. Simple, still fighting. He's brought Apex down to 2 HP.
Back for more, and down to 5 himself.
You deserve that one.
You do deserve it. All right, so that's the initial grenades being used. Just kind of guesswork at that point in time.
Yeah, the salvo to try and just gain some map control. It's given them access to Banana, but equally NaVi sense what's coming. Electronic has rotated over. This is a tough defense, especially because Electronic has the nades. He can re-smoke this as well. This can get stalled out very quickly. Keep your eye on the minimap. Shox lurking over towards those A-hulls as well. He can be a plan B or he can backstab.
Well, there's the counter smoke coming up, but they're already committed to it. They're running through. Alex will pick up the one that's trying to track them through the smoke, and that almost works out. Immediate attempt at, oh my God, that can't really be happening. And Electronic, how is he doing this again? 3 kills, and 2 of them, if you blinked, you missed it. Apex and Shox now, 2 versus 4, and that bomb is, I mean, how can they stop that from being defused? They're all on there.
There's Shox's flank, and he's completely negated. The bomb isn't planted for him whatsoever.
No, it's all the way in the corner. There's Perfecto, and a follow-up.
Vitality's gonna slow things down. They want this kill, and ooh, they should be able to get it. ZywOo's got it. And Simple just had no information that they knew where he was. They knew the play he was making.
Probably the rest of NaVi are also just waiting, right? They've called it in. He said, you know, just chill out for a little bit. And suddenly that's done. Flamey's still holding this angle, though, and he's got a smoke and an MP9. They don't have any armor, so, I mean, that MP9 should be able to stop almost anything.
Problem is, they're already in a 4-on-5. One mistake from Flamey, who's the sole defender at this B bomb site. And they likely lose the round. Oh, pop flash over. That was almost a mistake. The pop flash was almost completely perfect. Now to the A-bomb site. Electronic is down with just 1 kill. It's all on the rookie. He needs 1 more. Over the smoke. He's going to find ZywOo. Very low. And NaVi holds on 2-0.
They're setting up for it. There's the initial grenade, and they're already out of the corner. There's a bit of a problem now. Electronic down here. He's thinking there might be some grenades coming his way. He's going to smoke it off and try and buy time. He was right about the grenade, and again, he lines them up. He's such an incredible player on this map. Apex now 1 versus 4, and he's doing his best to do some damage, but she's not, you know, the biggest sample size to be working off of. Vitality getting actually fairly close to the A-bomb side here. Which, I mean, that in itself is interesting. Now they're being allowed to run all the way through Arch and into CT spawn, where Simple nearly getting caught there. That's a tremendous amount of map control. Boomich almost ran past Apex over at Banana, but now, I don't know, this is kind of falling apart. And this is a very, very odd round.
Yeah, this is a cool round, but I mean, they still have a long, tough task ahead of them. Boomich in Banana. He's got a different angle. ZywOo and Shox going to try and attack this bomb site. They do have information of where Boomich is because he has a kill in the round, so they should be aware of this possibility. ZywOo's going to turn the corner. He's got the rifle. Boomich, there's the shoulder peek. He spotted it out. Flashbang in the air. He's going to try and buy time. Electronic is still so far away, and the Molotov is going to allow the plant to go down.
Now it's getting really, really difficult because, what do they have? 1 flashbang there. Oh, they don't even get a chance to do that. ZywOo will beat up Boomich before they even get to it, which, I don't know, they probably should have waited for each other to try and actually double up. Now, no matter what he does, he's going to be walking into a crossfire, and he's done a lot Electronic, but this is, even without the armor on the enemies, this is almost too much to ask for.
I think he feels that as well. It's going to be a save. Vitality's going to get their first round on the board. They steal one right back. Is going to put some pressure on Flamey towards the spawn arches. Oh, and the first player got past. Alex thought it was clear. He's eliminated. Good peek from Perfecto. Even though he's taken down, that's the bomb. So far away from the site. That should be the round. RPK has to straight up sprint, but it doesn't matter. Everyone falls. And NaVi back on top.
Yeah, there's not a lot to be done, especially playing on that CT side. You can't even go and get that much information without getting into trouble.
I think the one benefit is since there's 3 players at the A-bomb site, that low HP, if they clear out the rest of the defenders, they might not expect Boomich to be there. Yeah. Good first kill. Simple's going to go for the peek. Another leg shot.
There's so many people at this corner. Vitality, they're going to keep fighting at every single turn here. They line up, and Perfecto, he's doing a remarkable job at the moment. Getting already a lot, and I can't believe it. Shox somehow bringing it back. A little bit of a team kill in mid, but it's still a 2-on-1. Shox, if he can find it, he's going to have a little bit of time. 35 seconds. He's got the MP9, and Flamey is on the other side. Somehow this actually turned. They should have lost this round already, Vitality, but they brought it back a bit, and Shox knows he's ready to take that fight. 25 seconds. Stuck in the corner is Flamey. If Shox had any kind of a grenade, that would be a bad time. He's going to fake it once. Still got a chance to play this game a bit more. Goes for the wide peek, but Flamey will hit the headshot instead. Man, Again with the MP9, it's not like he couldn't afford something else, but he just wants to be... He actually does damage. And again, Apex is all the way down to 5 health.
He is so bold with that SMG. We saw it yesterday as well. He's got Flaime back at Coffins, holding a nade out just in case he got into some trouble. But yeah, after the initial salvo, no reason to risk it quite yet. Another change in the defensive look. It's Simple and Electronic now to defend the A bomb site. Perfecto has rotated over towards B, perhaps thinking they've shut him down enough. It's going to be an attack towards the other side, and RPK gets caught in an awkward position, not knowing what fight to take and all on his own.
He saw that shoulder. Flaime going to try and tap it away, but Alex actually going to beat him to the punch. That's pretty good. That bomb side very much undefended. Boomich just turning around and trying to do a little bit of damage. Flashbang going to be set up. Boomich, does he want to come through? He's thinking about it, but he's currently just off on the Coffins, and I think he's waiting for maybe another grenade to come through. Bomb attempted. Boomich jumping in, getting the shot, and he nearly got it. The bomb will be planted at least, and it's a 2-on-3, so he could have almost won the round right then and there. Now it's Electronic and Simple, which was the real power duo.
Away. They're giving it up.
Might as well just follow along for the ride. 6-2, and we're back in the game here in round number 9. And there's Boomich with that annoying MP9. He just keeps doing so much damage, and, you know, 1 second longer of that spray, they would have probably both been dead. So that is really effective so far. But he does get killed early on. And now the question is, what kind of strain does that put on the NaVi defense?
Splits them up. Flaime and Perfecto, 2-man defense at the B bomb site. Again, Simple and Electronic guarding A. Plenty of time for Vitality to play with a man advantage. And they're going to take it very, very patient. Very slow.
I mean, this is where you really want to exploit that man advantage and get any info. Looks like Perfecto's been boosted up at the back of B, which you can Molotov this position, actually. So if they're both back here, one good Molotov could really be hell for them. But it's a position that people just forget to check at times, isn't it?
NaVi starting to feel a little nervous about the fact that they have no idea what's going on. Very little utility. Flamey's just putting out a Molotov towards the B bomb site right now as he sees utility rain over, but this is a fake. This is a one-man fake towards that B bomb site. It's going to be all on Simple and Electronic. Good kill from Flamey, and Simple's got the first. Oh, he just narrowly misses. Electronic trying to rotate in, but he's out in the open. It's going to be hard to get a multi-kill for him. One player in pal. Oh, now he's completely blind. In the halls, he goes down. Too much pressure. A nice assertive hit from Vitality, and they found the A bomb site.
And I don't know, they've had a lot of success. They've been in Arch, they've managed to push their way through. A lot of things have been working out for the T side. And there's Alex opening up on Electronic with an AWP. He didn't even have backup. He was just alone in the apartments with an AWP. That's pretty bold.
Well, look at this bold play. Speaking of it, Simple's moving into his position, and he's got an immediate headshot on Shocks. Back into a 4-on-4 towards the B bomb site. This is the only map control Vitality has. They must make this hit work.
Well, Boomich, they should be able to get down, although that CC is actually doing a lot of damage. It's Flamey back here, though, with that M4, and he's so deadly accurate with it. The flashbang to set him up for a kill. He's going to headshot Saiwu and take him down. And that means Alex, yeah, throwing away the AWP, saying, I am not going to win this round, but I'm going to try and make sure you can't get that gun.
Look at the damage already. They've already softened him up in Banana. Alex posted up, not ready for the peak. Boomich just delayed it about a half second.
Yeah, there's so many little details in that. Gonna go for a fight again, and it's RPK to drop this time. It's the way that Boomich, I mean, he's playing aggressively with the MP9 all the time, but he took that slightly wider peak. He saw that they were there. He just went for it anyway, and so does Simple. Just the lack of fear in their style is really intimidating.
I think Vitality is getting a little bit away from the game plan they had to have had coming in. This is not like the style that you probably want to go up against a team like NaVi with so much individual skill on Simple, on Flamey, Electronic. They're more than happy to take those duels in the open spaces around the edges and you know, those battles of the jiggle peak. This is a team that you want to have some set executions against, like we've seen them do at the A bomb site, we've seen them do at the B bomb site that have at least gotten them in. Shocks has a real chance here to create something, but he just missed his opportunity. Simple came back at the perfect moment.
And I think Apex set it up with one flashbang, and he had to get a kill when that flashbang was still in effect, and that just wasn't going to happen. So, a flawless round out of NaVi.
Simple, meanwhile, has 7 kills, and he had about 90 ADR.
Again, they're getting all this mid control. It means they can wrap around. I think Perfecto's being set up with a flashbang. There was the one of them, but another one coming in, and they're going to go for a bit of a double peek. And I don't know, they're not quite close enough. They still line up perfectly. A third flashbang, and Simple to set him up for it, and Perfecto turning around even for the quad kill at the end.
Kinds of cool calls. Look at the Molotov damage. RPK burning again. Oh, a missed shot. This could spell trouble. Boomich turns the corner. Blind double kill for Boomich.
And that was a flashbang setup from Flaime inside of the B-bomb site, so amazing stuff. But Shox is tired of losing rounds. He's going to get a headshot once there. Perfecto out in the open. It's all or nothing, and I think he was turning for a grenade.
He knew. No, he was turning because he knew Alex was coming on the rap side. That was being called out.
Oh, he heard that.
Probably by Boomich, or yeah, maybe he heard a footstep. Either way, he got distracted. This should be the 4th round for Vitality. There is money to go for this if NaVi's feeling bold.
They have a couple of smokes and a couple of kits. I mean, yeah, you would need a very quick early kill, I suppose, to really follow through on this. But that was a quick call for Vitality, right? They lose the battle at Banana, and they immediately recover it over at the A-bomb site. So nice, quick reaction.
Put out, it's extinguished anyways. Follow-up nade, good utility damage onto Apex, down to 81.
Oh, and the follow-up too. They're gonna throw a lot of grenades into the corner. The spray is through, and Boomich somehow comes out on top. He's down to 52 health himself, but it's got to be frustrating for Vitality, just the amount of punishments they've received just trying to contest Banana, even a little bit.
And that smoke actually extinguishes a Molotov, and that's a helpful smoke thrown by Vitality that should get the information pretty quickly and start rotating over, but he's being cautious. So yeah, it is going to be all in this boost. Here come the Molotovs, here come the utility.
Yep, throwing it in, but nothing going into the back, and you see they're not ready for the angle. Flaime with a big double, turns it into a triple. More bullets, probably would have been a quad kill.
Damage again. Oh, he's going to throw it now and behind the board. Oh, Vitality's going to be blinded. Just came a second too late. Nothing Boomich could do to buy time for the pop flash to work out, but a new angle for Flaime. Right towards the angle, turns from his own flashbangs. And now the peak. RPK, nade in hand, he lines them all up! Flaime burns him down! I think I guess you'd use it once they try and execute up mid towards brackets. They have that stack, right? And when the nades come out, then Molotov can maybe cut off the first 2 players from the follow-up attack that's coming in. Maybe you stop the mid push while the boiler players are attacking.
You lined it. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Now you've laid it out for us, Jason. You're pretty good at the prediction stuff, so let's see how this works out. There we go. He's throwing it in. Does it actually segment them? It kept Simple back, and now they're being just completely shut down in the middle. The 3-ray crossfire in effect. Simple trying to get it back, and he's incredibly accurate with that Glock, and Flaime will follow it up. I can't believe it. It's turned around. They actually did everything that you said down to the second, and now it's a 1 versus 2 for Shox. He's on the bomb site, but they could pick up the bomb on the other side, and they still have 28 seconds. That's enough time to make it back to B if they want to. Instead, they're going to run for Rapid instead, and oh, actually, they just run the other way. They let him go.
This is the knockout punch. If Shox cannot somehow clutch this round, I don't think Vitality gets back into this game. I think this is where all the frustration boils over, and Flaime just lying in wait, the ambush.
2 flashbangs there on Saibu. He's trying to play close in. They definitely saw him. They know, and Boomich will take him down. Shox with 1 good headshot. 20 seconds, and they're starting to fall back. Oh, this is making me real nervous. NaVi, have you actually left enough time for this? If anything goes wrong over on this side, it's done, and that might have already happened. Simple goes down to RPK, the archway. Alex on the other side. 8 seconds left, and they're trying to see if they can wrap through, and he's just ready and waiting. Oh man, that is a bold call for NaVi to be making, and yeah, I mean, even with that kill on Alex, try not to even worry. He's crouching in. There's the one. He continues to spray. He actually wants more, and he gets it. Alex! 3 kills! It should be impossible. Otherwise, there would be no retake. This round would have been called already. If he just gets 1 or 2, it's done. 8 seconds left. The bomb goes down here, but NaVi, they are going to be furious if they lose this round. 3 on 2 now, but Perfecto and Boomich, they have some health left to fight with. This might not be over in spite of everything that Alex just did. Trying to see if they can get a little bit of spam through the wall there, but not really connecting, and Boomich ready to stand up. A missed opportunity. Perfecto will spray them down, and NaVi still win the round. A nice triple for Perfecto, but
Seems like we're a little bit off the mark. I think NaVi's going to be fine with this. I think you can still pop flash through this if you want.
But he still has a Molotov RPK. That could be very uncomfortable if he gets the timing down right on that.
Apex just peek banana. They know it's not going to be B. Here it comes. Here's the hit. RPK not blind, but he's got utility in hand. ZywOo saves his life and allows him that 1 kill. But now ZywOo's got to have a new angle. It might be another retake.
Simple is ready for him if he comes. 18 seconds. Throwing down the bomb. Simple just feels like he's so exposed. No chance to get that kill. Oh, and there's Simple with the return. Taking down Alex and evening up the line here. It's 2 versus 2 now. Apex and Saiwu. He's got the kit on the AWP, which can get very, very odd. And Electronic is just hiding inside of the smoke, at least for the minute, exactly where he planted the bomb. There's still some time left. Apex gonna get caught, and now they just need to know, and I think they just saw it as well. They know where he is, and now they definitely do, and that makes it almost impossible.
He's gotta save.
Yeah.
You can't risk this weapon. You can't risk it at this point. You're gonna need that to make this comeback happen, so he backs off, he gives it up. DZ. Apex has transitioned into an AK-47 from the SMG. Alex has a smoke as well, so he can delay this, and look at the time. When Alex puts that smoke down, it's gonna be what, 28 seconds? When it clears 26, they're gonna have to go through it.
Yeah, and they are. CZ will stop one of them. Apex shooting through and getting another one. That's a beautiful defense. Just, I mean, the smoke did almost everything, like you said. Flaime trying to make sure they can't pick up that AWP in case they wanted 2 of them, I guess. Boomich with the MAC-10. Wonder if he had enough money to drop for somebody else, if that's part of the plan here. He does seem to just enjoy this SMGs no matter what. RPK, that's really aggressive, and they see the gun barrel, and he almost wins the fight anyway. Hard to believe, but he had some backup up in the apartments. They need to make this work, though. Apex will get a kill on Flaime, so at least they even it out a bit.
Oh my god, this play from Shox is so cool. He just drops right out. He knows that's where the action is. He's gonna have a fast flank, and the map is shrinking for NaVi. They have no idea this is coming in. Simple is alone with the bomb. They're gonna try and run a fake, but Shox is gonna put a stop to it, I think, before it begins.
Simple's got no chance, and that is the bomb. While they were working the B bomb side on the other side, no point in that anymore.
I love that play from Shox. That is some very cool stuff. MAC-10 against the AWP of Alex. Again, they can take it out of his hands. And if he can throw that away, he can't.
You know, anything interesting. But if they do have some, you know, freaky round that they've been practicing, now is not a bad time to try and pull that out, just because of the, you know, just need a little bit more, right? One step forward and you're almost there.
Oh, so much damage being dished out. Apex is dinked, but no one can turn this corner. Alex is keeping space at the B bomb site. Boomich is going to investigate. He goes down, and who goes next? Electronic and Simple have no HP. It's got to be Perfecto, and he's got the kill. Apex backs away, but Zaiwu is here already. They should be fine. He's got a Molotov, he's got a smoke, whatever he needs to stop this attack.
Yeah, they're just waiting around. They really wish that someone would come and flank them like Shox did the previous round. Any free gifts right now. And credit to Vitality for not really giving it to them. So that's just a pause, a bit of a standoff. So an A-Rap is what you'd like to see, maybe?
I'd like to see something. I would imagine maybe they're a bit nervous to attack Zaiwu where he's been positioned there, but I would like to see them try it at least once. Another smoke goes down, and they're going to have to go through it. Talked about it a couple rounds earlier. Vitality's done a great job of keeping this B choke point completely smoked out. There it is. One burns, one CZ kill while his teammate is blind, and Zaiwu wins the round. Both defenders at the B bomb site playing in the spawn choke point. They can get smoked off, and yeah, there is a boost up on the pot, so Alex can still, or excuse me, Apex can still have impact, but if NaVi can get in here, retakes are not easy. That's a good shot, creeping through the smoke. Now the boost becomes effective. Alex goes down, big kills from Simple. Somehow he's got 2.
That actually gives them an opportunity. Still 30 seconds. Problem is Electronic is low on health, and I think he's hiding inside of the smoke still, just waiting for that to clear like he's been doing all along, and he gets a headshot on Zaiwu. He is exploiting that to the maximum benefit, and it's really working out well for him so far here in London. Apex is sneaking around. I don't think Perfecto has any way of knowing that. And Apex, he's got the right idea. He definitely sees that, and a straight headshot leaving Electronic in a 1 versus 2, and smoked off as well. This is going to have to be an absolute prayer for him for this to even work close, and he actually gets a shot right through. This surely can't be happening. He's trying again. A bullet would take him down, but RBK maybe doesn't even know. The grenade, and Electronic saving them one more time. Just a little bit of an attempt at some control. Ooh, that Molotov actually does nothing at all now, setting up for the flashbang, but there's a lot of people waiting here, and he was not ready for it. Alex, the only one defending B, he goes down. They wanted to be aggressive and catch them off guard, and instead they might have just given them the map here. 3 versus 5. The bomb hunt's going to be going down, and Simple aggressively pushing to take down Zaiwu before the rest of the troops even show up.
And look at this angle. Such a deep angle towards CT spawn.
even smokes. Wow.
Yeah, well, his teammate smoked him out. He could have had one more onto it, but yeah, that's not the worst thing in the world either. Molotov behind the smoke, even if they come through it, there's no time to make this work. You have to find 5 kills and the defuse. More utility being spent. Flaime is just gonna swing, and that's gonna be it. Inferno goes to NaVi. They outlast a pretty admirable comeback from Team Vitality to take this map victory. And even though the scoreline is close, that first half, individually dominant performance for NaVi. Electronic was great. Perfecto was great.